To throw on second down. Herbert. This will be caught by Brown. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 36.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Quick dash. Go. Hey!
On second down now, McFarland. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
50, plant.
On third down, Muhammad. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. Here's Muhammad. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Mike 17. Here we go.
They'll run on first down. It's Rose. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, it's Rose. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to look deep. And this will be caught at the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play here for the Bills. 42 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Go there. AP game.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
10 Lobo.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. McFarland, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Logan. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because
and he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. Taywan Taylor, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
On the ready. X3, 218, chop it. Ready.
On 3rd down, Rose. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14, Bills 7.
On the double.
Mike 17. I'm
Two draw Porter.
alert 3.
They go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Come on, set. Christian travel. 60 Pittsburgh. Look at me. Zipper. Hey, lock it. Bang, 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 bang.
On 1st down, it's Rose. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey. Look, squeeze. Check. Undercrush.
They'll try the left side. Rose. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Being chased out left. He'll run it. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Ready? 15 line. 15 line.
It's a safety screen. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Yep.
It's the motion.
Hard. Hard. Get it.
They'll run on first down. It's Rose. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Down. 10-2 soft.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, defense.
They'll run it here. This is James White. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it. This is Muhammad. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On 3rd down, McFarland. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Titans first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Logan. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Set, ready, 30 base.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. On 3rd down, McFarland. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's complete downfield out left to his running back. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. T.J. Logan, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
17's Mike 17. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
And he'll get him. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to launch this thing way downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Bravo!
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken about the 12. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 2nd and 9 now. Sliding out of the pocket. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On first down, Rose. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Mike 17, Mike 17. All day, dog. Mike 17.
They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
But, gotta get the point. Get on the point.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got his target. That's more. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this one is right down Broadway. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it. But it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back to throw. Herbert. He's got Smith here. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check.
They'll run on first down. McFarland. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Let it. Go.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Get it.
On second down now, it's Logan. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ed Oliver drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. On first down, it's Rose. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. Second and 8 at the Titans' 49.
They'll look to throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's first and 10. They'll run on first down. Rose. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Rose. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
17's Mike. Mike 17. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Let's go.
Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us second and 9. Back to throw here. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Bills on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's third and 3. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have retaken the lead. No problem there on the extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Got it.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Look at me. Go.
Now a give, right side. McFarland. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Right back to him on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. On second down, McFarland. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. On third down, McFarland. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Well, as far as plays go, there's nothing to write home about on that one because that one gets some negative yardage. But if you do want to find a positive, he found a way to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
2nd and 5. Finding Knox there, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
First down.
First
and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go.
On first down, Rose. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Mike 17. Hey, defense. Hey, defense. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. They'll run with White. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Go, go, go.
They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Let's go. 18 games.
Let's make these babies cry.
Get it.
They'll run on first down. McFarland. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
At the 19-yard line.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Tennessee, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.